big in Tokyo. I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo. I wanna be big in Tokyo. Alright. Big in Tokyo. I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo. I wanna be big in Tokyo. Drink all the sake I want. Read all the manga I want. Wear all the bape that I want. Buy all the J's that I want. Be with any girl that I want. Drive any car that I want. I'm always out of the country. I'm sorry if I ain't home. If the money ain't calling, I never answer my phone. You can see the flow in my chakra. All we smoke is homegrown. You know the boy love ramen. Probably sipping on miso. I know a spot that has shield. I got a spot that has deals. Wait till I get a kimono. I'ma swag it out in my dojo. Some girls are asking for a photo. I guess this happens in Kyoto. When you young and poppin' in Kyoto. I ball with all of my nakamas. I dance with all of my nakamas. I drink with all of my nakamas, yeah. I only listen to Cole. I touch down with peace. Hiro isekai, shinara irekai. You are my enemy, you are no friend of me. You covered in jealousy, we only drink Hennessy. Big in Tokyo, I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo, I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo, I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo, I wanna be big in Tokyo. When I got money, you know it. When you got money, you blow it. How much you caught me a rollie? I'm living like Zach and Cody. Sweet life from young in the OG. From young, we learned to maneuver. I pick up and skirt in a Uber. I grew up with killers and shooters. No tell, but I think I'm cooler. I used to sleep with a deuce. I'm the moon god, got the juice. You switching sides like the man Bruce. Tight circle, cut the loose ends. Know I can go on vacation. You cannot escape from the matrix. I wrote all this shit in the basement. Art is my new occupation. Let's meet up at Kennedy Station. I've been at studio all day. I'd rather just make it the hard way. Sitting back while I'm looking up. Remember backyards cooking up. I just wanna be big. I wanna be big. Big in Tokyo. I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo. I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo. I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo. I wanna be big in Tokyo. Drink all the sake I want. Read all the manga I want. Wear all the bape that I want. Buy all the J's that I want. Be with any girl that I want. Drive any car that I want. Drive any car that I want.
Yo, can I be heard? How y'all doing? I didn't think this shit was gonna come out tonight, honestly. I was pretty sleep. But we move. The last chapter was moving me, so let's see what's going on with this one. Cause I saw them say something about it was delayed, so I thought it wasn't gonna come out. Just give me a sec, sorry. Where do I usually have this? I'm just gonna move it over here for now. I'll move it off. I'll move it off screen since no one's in the call with me right now. You don't need it. Get the chapter out. One sec. I don't know if Pat and or Alan want to join me. Let me just see what they're saying. 1 second. Okay. So last week we got Crocodile Greatness. Oh, no, 2 weeks ago. So let's see what we get this week. Because Crocodile was moving me. They can't beat that. They can't top that. You know, Crocodile's the pinnacle. But let's see who's here. What's up, Zodiac? See Verkins. What's up, Omar? See Ryan. Hold up. Back with the 23 jersey. You gotta ask Clans. You gotta ask Clans if he's still Tracy McGrady. Okay. So this chapter. Oh. Okay. The Captain Kobe incident, chapter 1059. Did Katakuri and Oven punch each other? What happened in the last cover story? Hold on, wait a second. He shot some gas. Like, okay, whatever. That's embarrassing, but alright. Oh, it's hallucinogenic gas. I guess if you're hallucinating, I'm sure it can mess with observation hockey. I guess. All right, I'm gonna let it slide. I don't know if that's moving me, but all right. Numbers on the board are good. I won't say I ain't caught up yet. Pink Mamba, yes sir. Pink Mamba, we here. Nah, still Washington, Jordan. He just had a semi-good game. All right, let's see. Okay, I think it's bright enough. All right. Near Sphinx, Whitebeard's homeland, New World, flap, a solitary ship upon. Oh no, that's not the going right. All right. Thanks again for the radio. You're really not going to join the crew, Marco? Quit dreaming. I'm way too old and worn out to keep playing babysitter for you great pirates. Hey, it's not like I'm a handful or anything. Back me up here, Beck. Afraid I can't. Yeah. Look at the monkey. He going crazy. See you around. A little while back in Wano. Seriously, you're not leaving with us? Come on, be a pirate. Say it ain't so, Yamato-chan. You probably already know this, but that forest guy was only driven off thanks to whoever caused that immense burst of hockey. Kaido might be gone now, but his absence has opened up floodgates for guys like that to pour into the country. Can't just abandon everyone now, can I? Okay, that's fair. Besides, I doubt either of us would enjoy our adventures if we were always worrying about Wano. But man, I still really want to be one of you, to become a real crewmate. I guess you got a point. It would be a load off my mind. Okay, I'll leave Momo and the others to you. All right. Careful, Yamato. Momo has a lot of pride. Don't wound it. Who said that? Ozoro? I know. I'll find another reason for me to stay. Yamato-chan. Oh, so she's using the excuse for looking for Odin. Oh, I want to travel Wano like Odin. She's using that as an excuse to stay, but really she's acting as Wano's like guardian deity. Okay, I'm caught up. All right. Honestly, that reason works for me. I'm not mad at that. I mean, I guess this is one of those situations where I think maybe some people had a knee-jerk overreaction to what happened. She could still possibly join when the time is right. But right now, if someone like, I don't know, someone really strong, another admiral pulls up, it can be a real big problem for them. So I suppose that's fair. Yamato regulated to Momo's love interest. You think so? Ignored that page. LOL. I heard something in my ear, so someone hopped in. Who that?
Yo,
What's poppin'?
what's up, man?
I'm good. Still reading though. Give me a sec. Straw Hat. There's a ship nearby. They'll give me a lift. I'll be heading off first, Yoi. Marco, you're leaving already? Yeah. Jinbei, take Ace's brother and go. You saved me back in the Summit War, right? I never got to say thanks. I don't think Luffy's ever seen Marco, right? Or really registered him. I think when he saved him, he was unconscious. I don't remember though. No, he's seen him. He's looked at him, but I don't know if they've ever spoken before this. But anyways, back then we all seemed so ready to spring to action. Makes me wonder, doesn't it, Jinbei? Wahaha, that was a while ago. Who could say? I'm sure Ace would be proud of how far you come, Yoi. He's better than Ace ever thought about being. She. Oh yeah. The times belong to you youngsters now. Stay strong. Got it. Later. As an older man, even though I'm just in my late 30s, I appreciate the passing of the torch a lot more than I would when I was younger. Like I've been in that situation sometimes where I'm like, this is your generation. You guys got it. Let me rest, you know? This is the first time in history men have invaded it like this. The town's in bad shape. As long as I'm here, the Navy won't stop coming. But where in the world could I go? Well, she's safe at least. Huff. Since it comes to this, I'd better go and marry Luffy. She's so serious. Go and marry Luffy. You always think that. That's funny. This is weeks prior. Okay, so it's been weeks. Okay, the gates are down. We're under fire. The Kuja are resisting. Deploy the new, so they're called new pacifists. Oh, the seraph. I thought they're called the seraphims. The seraphims. Should be on the front line. Still not ready to come out and face us, Hancock. Get ready to record what happens. Roger. Who is that? I can't fight a child. The chapter of overwhelming strength. Also, isn't that the chapter? I'm not sure I understand why they use that word. Warship spotted. Is that like a? It looks kind of like. I want to say King. What's King's race called? Lunarian? I don't know. It's kind of still shaded. Oh shit! The gold, the second gold is here. Hold on. Attention! Report from the shore. Pirates incoming. Emperor's crew is here. The Blackbeard pirates. The Sea Quakes. Ha 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 ha. The Sea Kings will notice us. Ha ha. Come for the pirate empress. He got the Henny in his hand. That's my gold. I won't let a power like hers fall into the Navy's clutches. Hancock, what a gorgeous face. Her head will make a wonderful trophy after I wring her neck. You can have her way after we take her powers. Wait, hang on. Don't you think we could have more fun if we took her alive? Hey, yo. I need you to calm down, sir. You ugly as fuck, too. Vice Admiral, we need you to give the order to engage Blackbeard. Hold fire until we hear from HQ. Why? Fire, nigga. Yeah, I'm not here for you fellas. Get out here, Boa Hancock. Can't say I'm surprised. We expected other pirates to want a piece of the former warlords. Hancock-san, the Navy is looking for a fight. If you surrender to us, I promise we'll leave immediately. Let us handle this, sister. This hero of theirs is sure as conceited. Don't waste your breath. I'll never submit to another's captivity. Wait, sister. Don't. Commodore, Teach, save us. Nothing phases this thing. Wait, you're kidding. White hair, brown skin, and black wings? You guys aren't serious? Who did he beat? Oh, those nobodies, right? Okay, those nobodies. I thought maybe those were like someone important. This kid took all of you down by himself? PX? Don't tell me he's a pacifist. Did it slice the island? Oh, shit. How strong is that shit? Because I thought it failed miserably. Damn it. Ooh, hockeyed up the arm. I seen that shit. Yes, sir. That fits black. Yes. Teach out here making big moves. Damn it, a pacifist brat. What the hell is going on? Ugh, this is huge. It's even startling him. Interesting. Does that look like King? Kind of. I don't know. But cool. Oh, he just absorbed it. Slave Arrow. Yeah. Helmepo-san, you took Vice Admiral Yamakaji. Hey, Pacifista, stop that. You'll smash these people into their stone. Stop right now. That's an order. Perfume. Snake Princess. She can't use her powers. Oh, shoot. She even got, I don't remember this guy. I want to say Vasco Shot. I don't remember his name. This fucking ugly guy. And then Katarina Devon. She got them frozen, too. So you're choking the shit out of her. She can't use her powers. Her bounty's gone up to basically, okay, 1.659 billion. Not bad. Not bad at all. It's not 2 billion like Crocodile because obviously, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. Oh, I knew Blackbeard's bounty would have went up by the time we saw him, though I still like the idea of Kid Luffy and Law having a higher bounty than his for a little bit. I just think it'd have been interesting, personally speaking, but it's fine. I see they don't call you Pirate Empress for nothing. What do I do? Everyone's returned to stone. Most of the morals on my crew are petrified. You sure got us good. If I had my eye on your power for quite a while. Feh. My beauty is what makes this power formidable. You said you ugly. You can't use this. No one's turned into stone. She didn't say that, but that's what I heard. If you kill me, all of your little friends will remain statues forever. Whoever inherits my power won't be able to release them. I knew it. Boa Hancock is far trickier than anyone expected. seems that we're a bit of an impasse, doesn't it? Doesn't it, hero? You did a favor. You did me a favor at Rocky Port. You made it possible for me to oust. Who's that? Oh, whoever was the previous island of Pirate Island. Cool. If I unhand the woman, do you reckon she'd play nice and change everyone back to normal? It'd be a headache for me if she didn't restore the Marines. Huff huff. I'll do it if you two get off my island. I just don't buy it. The way that I see it, if I let go, you'll just turn us to the stone, right? I honestly don't think any man can resist your charms. It's a real head scratcher, but I guess I gotta kill you. Please wait. Don't throw all those lives away. I knew the siege. Okay, so this is the spoiler that I saw on Twitter. I knew Aurelio was in the chapter, so that's why I didn't pop off, even though I'm seeing him. Guy, this is what was spoiled for me. But I didn't think the terrain here would get this devastated. Sorry I'm late, Hancock. Dark King Rayleigh, Whitebeard's old apprentice, huh? I know it's immature to admit this, but I really don't like you. Oh, you look scared. Rayleigh. I thought he'd give me a bounty. What? The Silver's Rayleigh? What? Hancock, release everyone that's been turned to stone. I will ensure this de-escalates without issue. Then the invaders will leave the island. I won't allow any funny business. Present day. I'm so glad you managed to survive that. It's thanks to you, though. Thanks to you, Rayleigh. Shaggy. Sometimes progress is slow. Former Empress of Amazon Lily from 2 generations ago. Ex-captain of the Kuja Pirates. Shakuyaku. That's what's up. I didn't know that. I don't think we knew that before. I think that's new information. I don't recall knowing that before that. I just knew she was part of Rocks probably. Even the combat doesn't save any war. Progress sometimes causes new problems. With Vegapunk, Seastone, paddle ships out there, between the Navy's new weapons and Blackbeard's arrival, I thought we were done for. And to be frank, we got lucky. Circumstances allowed me to resolve things with my reputation. I've gotten old. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't win against a head-on fight against Blackbeard these days. From the sounds of it, the Navy are looking to replace the 7 warlords with those new weapons. Even after everything, those 2 didn't have a scratch on them. It was bizarre. What the fuck? It even had her earrings? What's going on? It was bizarre. One of them just like Big Sis when she was a kid. Yes, I'll be docking at Egghead Port soon. Regarding the kidnapping of Captain Colby, the hero of Rocky Port incident, has been adopted by one of the one ever. Really? I thought you. What happened? You said fuck the Marines. He said fuck 12. I don't care about you, nigga. That's crazy. That's a good chapter. I like that. That was dope. Let's see what chat's saying.
Who's finished? You're finished.
Who's finished?
You are.
Why?
With the chapter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 second. Just ignore the Yamato page is not worth reading, bro. You are barely 30. Stop capping. I'm 40, man. Pick Mamba here.
Shut up.
The thirst persists. Wifey for real. 29 is 70 in human years and 9 years. LeBron James is the vice admiral. The Arabic translation says that the child is very strong, so they probably just wrote chapter instead of child. Oh, okay. Them soldiers are buns. Dude, people almost honestly thinking Blackbeard didn't have hockey. I don't know why. Also the kid has Mihawk's sword, at least similar blade. Really? I have to look at that again. Boa got that fruit because of inflation. She not raw. Got that bounty because of inflation. She not raw. It's Wang Shi from the Rocks Pirates, LeBeard, James, and the Pink Mama team up. Wonder who else from the Rocks Pirate made it out. OG's out here. Warlord DNA plus Lunar genes is disgusting. So the thing that cut the mountain was a cloned Mihawk. Vegapunk is him. Shit looks like. Why are you laughing at the Pink Mamba? Because I didn't expect. After Rayleigh did it, I thought everyone went home. He said, "I'm still taking this little burger with me." That's kind of funny. It's an evil world we live in. A kid with the crocodile Lunar DNA. It'd be kind of scary. All right. Sorry, guys. What do you guys think of the chapter?
Before we start, I need an apology from everybody in the chat that said Hancock was going to get captured by Kobe. All of you lost your fucking minds by saying something so disrespectful.
They're not gonna apologize. They're gonna pretend they never said it. You know how it works.
Yeah, they're gonna double down on that shit.
No, they're gonna pretend they never said it.
Bozos. And Alan, you need to apologize to me too
For what?
for spoiling me on the cover page.
My fault, bro.
All right, that's water under the bridge. I still love you. Don't do that again, though.
Thoughts?
Chapter was fire.
Yeah, but like,
I like.
Oh, you mean like intricate thoughts? Okay, go ahead.
Shaki being fucking the Kuja Empress, the Kuja.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah.
I want to know what the fuck Vegapunk is doing over there. This nigga
Yeah.
making clones of warlords with Lunarian DNA and shit.
That nigga is not a good person, bro.
Nah, he needs to be stopped.
That nigga Vegapunk is a mad scientist. He's not a good person.
And the Yamato stuff was cool too. Just knowing that he was capping. In the other chapter, talking about, I want to journey around Wano like Odin did or whatever. Finding out what his real reason was a lot cooler.
Yeah, it's gonna be hella niggas pulling up to Wano now that the fucking borders are open. So they need somebody that's gonna show Momo the ropes for a little bit.
I actually think the Yamato thing was like what all said and done is good. Like, I know some people are really mad about it. I even thought that her wanting to travel Wano was a really terrible excuse, but it's a lie that she fabricated to not make it think that she dared to protect Wano, so Momo's pride won't be hurt. So I think that's a good enough reason. I like what she said. Like, me and you will be worried about Wano for a year. If at least I'm here, you can adventure, freely. I think that's a good enough reasoning. I think that's good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I personally didn't care about the Kiku thing, so that was never a problem for me personally. But yeah, these mad niggas are all crazy. SSG, nothing I would ever expect, honestly. But my only issue with it is like, I'm at the point where I'm really not interested in any new mysteries. Cause even that guy, when it's like the guy with the flame face scar or whatever, I'm like, bro, I'm not really. This is not moving me at this far into the series, but there's something up with them. They seem pretty formidable. The thing that's interesting to me is that, regardless of this, not a single warlord was captured, or did they only send some of those Sephiroth towards certain people? Like, did Mihawk face one of these? And if so, how did he win? Because it doesn't seem that you could just beat it with power. There's some weird, it has like a weird not taking damage thing where like you have to almost like you'd have to find out the secret behind how being able to damage. Maybe Mihawk was just smart enough to just figure it out, but just food for thought. You think they said?
Nah, I don't think Mihawk faced one because he was like, yo, these niggas are annoying me, which tells me that he got bored after a while. If he had fought one of the pacifistas, the new pacifistas, then he would have been like, oh, it's interesting. Okay.
So you think so I guess is Weevil the only one we don't know what happened with now?
Yes. I think we'll probably focus on him next chapter.
Okay. So
I hope his bitch ass got captured or beaten. I can't stand that fat slob.
I'm kind of like I think I was talking to you about this. I actually like Oda. It's okay to abandon this storyline. I don't care if he's Whitebeard's kid or not. None of that's moving me. Just let him get captured, throw him in jail. I never see him again. I'm really okay with that. I swear to God. Everything I love is not important to me.
He's definitely not Whitebeard's kid. That's cap. But
all I'm saying is it's okay. It's okay to abandon this storyline. We, the fandom, approve.
He said, turn it off.
You don't fucking care. I'm not trying to see that. I'm really not.
I really liked when Marco hitched a ride with Shanks and them, and they was like, yo, you not trying to join? And he's like, bro, what I look like at my big age babysitting y'all niggas? Y'all are grown.
That's exactly. I felt that. As an old man, I said, listen, it's your era. I'm out, bro.
No, that made me feel very warm inside. I'm like, bro, he's an OG now. That's crazy. Nigga pass the torch to them.
Yep.
And Shank's about to pass the torch to Luffy and them. I love it.
I do want to talk about the cover story. I have a complaint.
A complaint? Okay.
I don't know if I like this, but I wanna like not overdo it. I just hallucinogenic gas. Okay, I get it. Maybe that interferes with the observation of hockey or something. But and I don't know if Curry initially realized he was there and stuff. But I think this just makes him look a little bad, personally speaking. I don't know. It's not that big a deal, I
Bro,
guess, but I just don't. It's not moving me.
no, bro, it's gas.
Nah.
What's your issue with the gas? That's what I'm confused about.
I
It's
really
just
think
gas.
based on what I've seen, Curry should have thrown all them niggas back in that book already, especially with oven back and with the level of observation
Okay,
he has.
in a straight up fight.
I would have liked him to like be like, Caesar, you're not hitting me with that shit. Again, Caesar shot it and it hit him, so maybe the hallucinant stuff messed with his observation hockey. I'm okay with it being fired. I guess part of me is wondering like, is there that much chaos here that he can't focus? Because at least Luffy I know is a problem. That's why he was full focused on him. I don't know. Something about it's not sitting well with me. I think it makes him look bad. I don't care what Oven though. He sucks.
No, but what I'm trying to say is, in a straight up fight, yes, of course, Caesar is never gonna see anything close to Katakuri's level, and neither are the Germa. But it's gas, bro. It's interfering with his senses. There's nothing wrong with that. Caesar was able to incapacitate Luffy and them the first time he met because he caught him off guard with his gas.
I agree with that, but he didn't remove the oxygen.
I know. Instead, he's just replacing the O2 with hallucinogenic gas.
It's not moving me.
They're breathing it in.
It's not moving me, bro. I'm sorry.
It's not, bro. It's not that big a deal.
I hear you. I know I'm nitpicking. It's just not. I don't like it. I don't like the optics. It's not moving me.
Okay.
I didn't even like the Germa putting up a fight. I'm like, if you don't pack these burgers up.
Well, 1v1, yeah, but
no, I don't care if all 5 of them and Sanji. I'm joking. I'm joking. I don't care if all 5 of them attack Katakuri alone. Wash.
That's a little crazy. I'm not gonna hold you,
bro.
They're not scrubs,
bro. They're not. But he's different.
He is, but all of them at the same time.
You don't think he could beat all of them at the same time? Okay, maybe I'll overboard by saying easily. You don't think he's beating all 5 of them?
He is, but you wanted him to wash them. That's not gonna happen.
Man, if you don't just fucking
not all of them at the same time.
It's not. I don't know what to tell you. It's not moving me. It's just not.
Yeah,
I'm gonna move on and let it go, but I don't like this. I just don't like it. Like, it's the first thing I saw. I'm like, what? Did they punch each other? And I was like, what the fuck happened? And I saw the hallucinate guy. Like, I guess if it hit him, I suppose, but I don't know. Bo doesn't really need her hockey. Her fruit is basically a one-shot technique unless you're dumb as fuck. I guess she does need hockey though. What are your thoughts on the Seraphim? What the fuck is it called again? Seraphim. Let's see it again. But anyways, what do you think? What are your thoughts on this? What do you think? I didn't recognize that they kind of look like the warlords. I guess they're saying the other one looks like Mihawk, like a young Mihawk.
Yeah. My thoughts are that Vegapunk is a terrible person.
Why?
Because he's taking Lunarian DNA, which is extremely rare, by the way. So they must have killed off like hundreds of Lunarians to get this shit.
Or just keep them in a lab somewhere alive, so they have continuous blood.
That's almost as bad.
No, actually, I actually think it's worse, but it's raw.
Yeah. And then like he's making child robot soldiers with the likeliness of the warlords. Yeah, he's a terrible person, bro. These are inhumane experiments.
Bro, what's got me is that we don't even know if this nigga is malicious or not, bro. He doing this shit for the love of the game. I'm just like, bro, this don't make no sense.
They're children.
So, you're not understanding what he's saying. Science for the sake of science, bro. Fuck all that morality shit. We gotta progress. It's not. If humans want to take my technology and create a nuclear bomb, what could I do? I got science to figure out, bro. I can't stop humanity from doing humanity things. Are they real children? You just make them? I have no idea. What I'm looking at, bro. They look like Lunarian little fucking Shichibukai. I'm not wasting any brain power on this. When they explain it, they'll explain it. I'm not in the mood. No more mysteries. I want answers now. I'm done with the mysteries. But Boa Hancock made a big play here because she actually got 2 of his 10 Titanic commanders. So I mean I don't know how much he actually cared because he seemed like he was like I'll still pack you up. But how did you feel about this exchange with Boa and Teach and stuff and Kobe on his knees and
I,
Rayleigh
I,
coming?
I fucking loved it because for one, she told that nigga to his face that all y'all niggas are ugly.
Mm-hmm.
Because Devon is fucking hideous. That is the ugliest manga character I've ever seen in my entire life.
I've seen way
The
uglier,
fact that
but she up there.
she was talking about some I can't wait to make use of that power. I was like, bro, who are you turning to stone when you have that kind of if you
Oh,
get that
wait,
kind of power?
doesn't she have? What does she? You think she'd be able to? You. She has the other devil fruit that lets her transform into people, right?
But you know, Blackbeard and them, they got weird things going on. They could probably change devil fruits amongst them or something like that. I wouldn't be surprised if they could do something like that.
I was thinking.
Like you think he like
I
swaps
was.
them with different powers depending on what's going on?
I think he has an ability to do something like that.
Okay. Caesar was the lab assistant was enough for me. I mean, fair enough, I guess. Now her saying my beauty's what makes his power formidable was actually funny because that's what I thought first. I'm like, she said y'all niggas ugly. This shit not finna work. So I said she didn't say that, but that's what I heard.
No, that's exactly what she said verbatim. She said, "Y'all niggas are
Vegapunk is
ugly as
probably
shit."
not screwing with the government considering the stuff with Kuma. That's kind of where I'm at. That's why when he says he's not a good person, I'm not convinced yet. I'll see, but I've never been mad at scientists for just inventing shit. And then sometimes, I mean, again, maybe he just literally created the weapon and stuff, and he's not a good person. But I don't need my scientists to have all that fucking morality. Just invent shit, and humans will do what they do. There's nothing we can do about that. Remember when Mayuri said from Bleach about perfection? You got to keep doing better because perfection means you stop trying to hone your craft more and more. I feel it. The Vaughn with the fox
Mayuri's not a
fruit.
good person either.
Is he? I don't know. He might.
No,
He might.
he's
He
not.
might be. He might be alright. The Vaughn with the fruit,
Nah, that
fox
nigga's a
fruit,
horrible person.
and love fruit be nasty. Crocodile gonna find his kid version of himself or a real pirate. Blackbeard wants the fruit for them girls who like ugly bastards. I didn't. I don't. I feel like you should still be able to defend yourself against stability though. Like there's a part of me that thinks if you have incredible conqueror's hockey coding, this shouldn't work on you. Is that just me?
Blackbeard's
No.
thingamajig?
Boa Hancock's Myrtle. I gotta check out this picture. But yeah, her Myrtle.
Uh
I'm saying if I'm Kaido, I'm quoting myself when she uses that shit. I shouldn't turn to stone.
Oh
Right?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally what was proven on the rooftop.
You see the picture I have on the screen? It says Blackbeard and Rayleigh that never stepped in.
That nigga Blackbeard is a fucking coward. I really fucking hate that nigga. Bro.
That's so funny, bro.
Every time somebody
Middle.
steps on him, he runs.
I want to hear him say that shit now. Go ahead, Pat. Without your hatred. Where'd he go?
No, this picture is flagrant. I was looking at it right now and it left me speechless.
Oh shit!
That
That's
picture
so
is
funny.
flagrant. But no, I hate that nigga Blackbeard, bro. Like every time somebody who's a real stepper comes in front of him, he's just like, I don't want to fight you. Another day. Such a pussy.
I respect it.
I
He
don't.
know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Nah.
I
Nah.
respect it. But Rayleigh, but I like because like I don't know I like what Rayleigh said where he's like I was only able to make this bluff based off my reputation. I'm not that nigga no more.
Yeah, I take it as Blackbeard probably figured, you know what, I could probably whoop this nigga, but I might lose some of my crewmates in the process, and it ain't worth all that. So I'm gonna just go ahead and do it. We're gonna take
What?
this little pink
Nah,
haired nigga with me.
I'm not hearing that because this nigga was literally like, I'll just let my crewmates die and kill you to Boa like seconds prior.
To be fair, Blackbeard probably has childhood trauma from stealing Rayleigh. You think so? Why? Because Roger mixed and Rayleigh would mix in the wavy, right?
Oh yeah, that is probably true. Actually, he did get to see him close up.
Nigga probably got
You just thought Copper
Like
had
hell.
the galaxy brain of Blackbeard. That's what I'm saying. Boa has Conqueror, so she could put it under power. That's a good point, actually. My bad. That's a good point, Workins. Ray about to get washed. Lucky he got a legacy. That's what I'm saying. Because I don't think he's winning that.
No, he's not.
I do want to say that I do wonder to some degree if the Yami Yami no Mi is just kind of not as scary if you don't have a double fruit, in the sense that he's just nothing for him to take from you or negate.
It's definitely not as scary. Yeah.
So
if you're just a straight up hockey man, then you're gonna get your ass whooped.
Yeah. So
that's why I'd be ducking Shanks.
Yeah, he's gotta be ready. I respect it.
Shanks gonna get his. Shanks gonna get his.
He reminds me of me. I don't go online and fight again until I'm absolutely ready, bro. I don't want no smoke until my combos are nice, my spacing is perfect, my zone is on fleek, all right? All that shit. So, I'm not bad at it.
Niggas make me sick. Oh my god.
Yeah, you got to plan on, bro. You see you?
Bro.
You're not built for the long game. You're trying to charge in the head first like these rookies. I ain't doing that shit. I'm not built that way. I got a plan, bro. I need a Batman prep time.
You're on that Eustace Kid time. No prep time. Just run straight in. Baptism by fire.
No, thank you.
And he lost an arm for it.
No, thanks. Not interested.
But he came out hard, though.
I like my arms. I like both my hands. They're really nice. I need them.
We got both hands over here with two devil fruits, one in each hand.
I like to finger women with both hands. Blackbeard can pull you into an earthquake punch. The Yami Yami fruit is still useful by pulling you in, I guess. That's fair. Blackbeard has Kobe for some reason, but what? I don't know. I do find it funny that he took Kobe. You said, what did is it Denzel? I'm leaving with something. You said I'm leaving with something. I just laughed because Ray's like, all right, I'm a squash this. So I'm like, really? You said fuck that little burger marine. That's none of my business. That's 12.
Hey, he don't know that nigga. He know Boa.
I said, damn, you could have saved Kobe, bro.
Boa like his niece for real. Kobe just some nigga you just met.
Fair. I just thought it was funny. That's all.
Nah, I love the fact that Shaki is a former Kucha Pirates captain and Empress.
But what is that?
Because it just explains so much.
You think so?
Yes.
Oh, actually, no, you're right. That would even explain why Rayleigh has such an attachment to the island, maybe.
Yes, because I was like, how can you pull up here? Like, cause this shit is in the middle of the calm belt, bro. You can't just swim over there and find this place, especially with no ship. I was like, how the fuck did he get here the first time he came to Amazon Lily? And then not only that, like, Boa and them were like, because it's you, we're making a special exception for you to be on this island.
No.
Now I understand.
It all came full circle. You're right. I was kind of wondering, like, does this really add anything to her? But you're right. It explains Rayleigh's relationship with Amazon Lily a lot better now. That's a good point. Kobe and
I wonder who was the
interesting.
I wonder who was the Pirate Empress after.
It wasn't Gloria? Gloriosa? Wasn't her? Or was she before her?
No, Gloriosa is older than Shaki. Look at her.
Okay. I hear you, but I ain't remember all that. It's okay. Some of these motherfuckers just age like milk in One Piece after some certain point. I don't know what happens.
Shaki is old,
bro. Young boss.
Shaki is pushing 70, isn't she?
She old. She old than a bitch. She just young. I mean, just look young.
She be using that Hamon breathing. She know Lisa.
Nah, Shaki is old, but young boss is old as fuck.
Listen, man, she not.
She was shriveled up old type.
She not the baddest old bitch in One Piece though. She not a fucking Kureha.
You're disgusting.
You ever see a 140-year-old look that bad? That's all I'm asking.
You're disgusting.
That's all I'm asking, bro. I don't blame you. Agent kind of cherry picks who wants to bless in One Piece. Yeah. That's kind of what my point was. You're right. The one after Shaki died from love, so Shaki's older. Oh, Glorious was Glorious was before both of those. So she's 3 generations ago, I guess. Okay.
Because I remember Gloria saying that one of them had died from not pursuing love or something like that.
Yes.
But I just couldn't remember which one she said it was. So it was the one in
it's
between
a
Shaki and.
curse. Now it's a curse that all of them go through. They all eventually fall in love with a man, but the ones that stay on the island, they die.
Yeah, that's true. Because she
So
left
I'm
to cure
pretty
it.
sure Shaki fell in love with Rayleigh probably.
Mm. Okay, well, no, at least the generations are cleared up a little bit. I'm trying to think what else I relate to with this chapter.
That is
I
crazy. They die
I would
from
just
not
like to
getting the
see
meat.
Boa Hancock a little bit more in action. That would have been nice. A couple kicks here and there would have been nice, but yeah.
Actually, I agree with you. I would have loved to see her kick
A
Blackbeard.
Marine,
No,
a Blackbeard pirate, somebody.
I don't
Metal
care
Mare
about
was
the
moving me.
Marines.
Slave Hour was cool, but still, I sort of like to see it. So
I love the new bounty though.
yeah, it's not crocodile level, but it's not bad.
I mean, we can't all be,
The greatest of all time. You're
masterful.
right.
Yeah.
Shaki fell in love with Rayleigh and left her throne only for him to cheat on her regularly. Are they married? They're not married.
Rayleigh does not cheat. Okay, he's
He,
a Dark King.
he's not. He doesn't.
He goes out and he gambles.
No. Rayleigh is a high value man. That's all he's allowed to. He's a high value pirate. He can do what he wants. He negotiated that shit. Are there other plans for a crocodile emote? Of course there is. I need one now. I've been thinking about it. I got some emotes planned. Don't worry. I'm shelling out the cash for it. So wonder what's gonna happen with Kobe.
I just love that everyone thought that Bo would be the one to get captured, and then Oda just completely flipped the narrative, and Kobe was the one captured instead.
See, that is the actual funny part, because the one who ended up getting kidnapped was fucking Kobe. So that's a good point.
Like,
my only concern was and I know you're not lock and step with this, but I actually tend to somewhat agree with the opinion that Oda shafts a lot of the female characters, especially the combat kind of ones. So it wouldn't have surprised me if that's who he picked. I'm very glad he didn't. Now pick Weevil. We don't need him.
I don't know why you guys think that.
Get Weevil out of here. The difference with me and other One Piece people attribute this to Oda, while I attribute this to just being a kind of a jump thing or shonen thing in general. Whereas a lot of women characters just kind of get that shaft to that degree, depending on who the author is.
You guys are gonna have to sit down and break down multiple instances of this, because I don't see it in One Piece. I know it happens a lot in Jump, but it doesn't happen in this series.
No, it's
me at least.
Well, you have to think about it this way, right? Because I'm not looking at it from the same lens as they are. That's why I'm trying to separate like my thoughts from their thoughts, because they just go that way in all aspects. I think there's a lot of great characters who are women, who aren't combatants, like Nami and stuff like that. Like they have a lot of really dope characters like that, but a lot of them don't really get to shine and fight to that degree. Big Mom's is kind of an exception, and it tends to be kind of like if you're a little manly or uglier. So like when like Zoro grabs, is it Miss Monday or not Miss Monday? I can't remember. The girl he grabs on Whiskey Peak when he fights the 100 bounty hunters, and then Smoothie never got to do anything. So like stuff like that people are kind of pointing out. I don't know if it's like a 1-to-1 thing, and this one thing that it just pops, it rears its head every once in a while, and because we can count a couple of instances, we're overstating it. But again, it wouldn't have surprised me.
Because
I think Japanese
female
writers
characters
do this a lot, though.
Yeah, I think because it's female characters, when it happens, people tend to super magnify lens it. But then, like, on the flip side, there's a lot of male characters, too, that on first impression you think are nice, and they end up sucking. Like Judge, for example. Everybody thought Judge was nice. Like, I know everybody know the meme where King of Lightning was like Judge top 5, and then the next chapter Big Mom fucking squashed his ass in 0.5 seconds. Like, I don't think it's a female thing.
I never thought Judge was that strong personally, but
a lot of people did.
Bro, say as soon as I saw Sanji get on his ass that first time and he had to call the bodyguard out, I was like, oh yeah,
I
this
said,
nigga
I
ain't
said,
nothing.
Sanji is stronger than all of them. From Whole Cake, he's been stronger than them. So, oh man, it was good to see Teach a little bit though. But I wonder what really said to him or did to make him leave. But it is crazy. Look at the island now, where just that one fucking slice. I was on don't look right no more. It don't look right to me. So what do you go fix that? Fix the island, yo. I don't like that. I need it to be full, the whole. Zoro wouldn't have done to a pretty girl waiting to miss Monday. Oda wouldn't draw that. Leave, little nigga. And then he left. He said, go home. Okay, really? I'm going home. Why does he want this power, though? Out of all the abilities I thought he'd come for, this was not one that I thought he would come for. I'm interested.
But look at it, though.
Do you think he knows? I hear you, but like, I'm not dying for this power, bro. I'm not coming for this. I'm not coming to this island for this ability. That's all I'm saying. It's not important enough to me. I don't know.
I know, but like, think about the capacity of what it offers. Like, obviously, like she said, they're fucking ugly, so they're not going to be able to use it the way that she does.
Mm-hmm.
But we've seen on Marineford, she could turn you to stone just by hitting you.
Perfume.
Femart. And on top of that, like, you know, she could shoot the arrows. She has the regular mellow. And it's just like, damn. It works on men and women.
Unless your heart.
What are the chances that anybody else in Blackbeard's crew can hold 2 devil fruits? Is it just only going to be Blackbeard, y'all think?
I think it's just Blackbeard, yeah.
Yeah. I think he can hold more than 2, though. I think 3 is his limit.
Do you think that besides like swapping swapping powers out, like he can hold one and then like while somebody's using their devil fruit, he can let them use another one?
I think he has to swap them with that person.
Nah.
Let's take M. Bison with a cigar and sword for example, right? If he has a clear fruit, right? Let's say he did take this ability and he needed him to have that. I think he could take the clear fruit back from him and then swap it and give him the Marrow.
I got you.
That's what I think. I could be wrong though.
Because I was thinking like why Katarina would say that is because she could use her other ability to transform into somebody else who's probably more attractive and then use Boa's fruit.
I don't see how someone else on his crew would be able to do that. I'd have to see a good explanation for that. It doesn't make any sense unless she transforms into somebody who looks beautiful, and then when they give away the ability, she doesn't turn back into her ugly form, and then you hand her that. I don't know if that's possible though. I don't know.
I don't know if that's possible, but yeah. I don't know. I have no idea why this nigga would want Boa's fruit either.
Thought it was a strange decision.
I was gonna ask when at the end of Act 2 when they was giving us like the referee updates and shit. So when Blackbeard was saying we can't let that fall into the government's hands, was he talking about Boa's fruit?
I guess
that's what it seems like.
So
that's the conclusion you can make with the least amount of assumptions. So it's the most probable.
So now I have another question. So, like, now you know how, like, theories ran rampant when the Gomu Gomu no Mi was actually a mythical zone. Do you think that's also possible with Boa's devil fruit?
You're actually not the first person I heard say that. I'm not interested in the idea of these secret paramecias being these fucking ancient fucking zones. It's not moving me. Mythical is not moving me. But this one I'll give an exception to because I've heard people like it's probably secretly the Gorgon, whatever.
Yeah, like that. That's what I'm thinking.
Sure, I suppose, and maybe it gives some credence and credibility to the whole Gorgonite stuff, and like it comes full circle that way. But I'm not interested in that personally.
Yeah, I could tell by your sigh.
But
I do want to say though, if that was true, it would match that other theory about Blackbeard having a different devil fruit of each type.
Oh, I hear
Because
you.
he'd have
Because then he'd have
one
the
paramecia
paramecia logia and a zon. Okay.
and yeah.
Didn't he sweet? Apparently, her fruit is about a strong emotion, so maybe a blackbird use it. You would turn to stone if you thought he was disgusting. Fair. Where do you think Hancock will go now? I don't think she's leaving the island. I don't think she's leaving. Unless you mean like where I think her character and stuff is going to go, but I don't think she's going anywhere physically. Someone commented that proposed her fruit was the mythical. Oh, is this woman? Yeah, I seen that. Boa's not important enough to have a god fruit. Let's be real. Yikes. I like Boa.
The bow is not a what?
Not important enough to have a god fruit. Let's be real.
That is the strongest woman in One Piece currently. Have some respect.
I gave her that title even when Big Mom was alive because I'm an asshole. And she was always better than. I don't care. I don't know if I haven't seen Smoothie do nothing. Smoothie whack. I'm eating Smoothie. I'll drink that bitch. Like a smoothie.
Wait, hold on. Boa's bounty is higher than Katakuri's.
I'm aware.
Yeah, put some respect on her name, man.
Her and Crocodile got the biggest bounty jump in the series.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. That nigga said that shit like I don't like Crocodile, bro.
I'm just saying. Her and Crocodile.
I understand, bro.
No, he's different. You know, I don't know if you guys really get it. I don't know if you guys are really understanding. We need to go back to 1058 so I can parse through this slowly, panel by panel, inch by inch, word by word, letter by letter.
Yeah, you get that Mihawk bounty too.
I don't know. Oh, his henchman number 2. Okay, I could do that too.
Nah.
If I'm honest, I would have preferred Boa to dive off the Marines herself, and Blackbeard coming was cool. I wouldn't be surprised if she coincidentally ran to Luffy again soon, but I'm also not sure what will happen next. Boa and Croc, let's go. Cat gonna get a bigger bounty when we see him. It's possible.
Nah, wait. Boa didn't need Blackbeard to show to drive off the Marines. It was just, it happened that way. Even if that nigga didn't show up, all the niggas were gonna get turned to stone regardless.
What about the Seraphim?
The new pacifista things?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Because I was over here thinking like, when they were talking about their new weapon, I thought it was like I don't know. My mind automatically assumed it was like a traditional type weapon, so like a gun or something like that. But
Seraphim.
Based on what I've seen, they're actually a problem.
Seraphim.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I don't know. I thought like some type of cannon or some shit. Oh,
yeah, me too. I don't know why I was thinking that. I should have known better. But nah, like, even though I don't like Blackbeard, I still acknowledge that, you know, nigga's strong or whatever. These niggas was actually like putting pressure on him. Like, he was panicking.
Yeah.
He was like, bro, what the fuck?
It was because when he blocked it with hockey and his face was like that, I'm like, is this thing really dangerous? Like, I was like, hey, yo, Blackbeard's not a scrub. He said, what the fuck is this little burger with wings? Very interesting. Because I think Aramaki makes, you know what, though? No, because Aramaki would have probably included the Kobe kidnapping. And because he's the hero of Rocky Port. Okay, no, it's all coming full circle now. Okay. He's talking about all of it. They got none of them. The Cross Guild was formed, so to speak. Whatchamacallit? Kobe got kidnapped. Yeah, the Marines are looking very sad right now. Okay.
Yeah.
Boys is going out pathetic.
Well, was it Miles that said that Akainu is a good leader?
I don't remember.
Yeah, that nigga is a dog shit leader.
You think so?
These niggas are crumbling. Yes, they're crumbling under his command.
Pirates is on their ass.
All he's thinking about is whoever it is, Dragon's son, Dragon, Sabo, they can all come at me. I'll take them down. But I'm like, bro, you're in charge of our organization now. You can't just go out there and fight all these niggas solo dolo because that's your objective. You have to worry about the well-being of your subordinates. That nigga does not give a fuck.
Nope.
About none of them.
But they all burgers to him.
And that's why they're fucking in the mud right now. This nigga Aramaki over here trying to please him, sucking up to him, like, oh, I'm gonna impress a kind of like catch you straw hat Luffy. Yeah, that nigga whack.
I just noticed something kind of funny in the background. Look at this. One sec. I have to find it. I actually lost it. I tried to zoom in and then it scrolled up. Where the fuck was it now?
Wow.
There it is. All right. I'm gonna put it on screen briefly. Shit, where'd it go? Do you see Luffy's fucking face in the back? Luffy's face is like right there in the castle.
Oh yeah, they got his poster hanging up.
Yeah. She's so funny, bro. She really fuck with that nigga. I like them. I hope by the end they get together.
Oh, shit! I didn't even peep that. Got that nigga poster on the castle.
Green Bull racism greater than Kaido. Hey, let's get it. I
wonder.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I wonder if these niggas have like a time period during the day where they're dedicated to looking at the poster.
Like instead of like the Gorgon hour with at the shower and stuff, it's like the Luffy dedication daily ritual. You must pledge. Like you gotta do it. You gotta bring an offering of meat. I was gonna ask you something. I'm mostly curious about your opinion on this because you, Pat, I know you kind of went back and forth a bit. Assuming that Kaido's role in the One Piece story has actually finished, whether he's dead or not.
I think he's dead now. Yes.
Okay. I'm saying whether he's dead or not. Do you think that he delivered? And as as a One Piece antagonist, how good do you think he was? Do you think he's one of the upper echelon villains? Do you think he's not? What do you? I know you two, Alan. What do you guys think in the chat? Chime in too. I only say that because I'd seen this one tweet where I memed on it a little bit, but someone was saying it's laughable. I have been seeing a lot of people make some revisionist history videos on Crocodile. Like I don't know how, like I don't have a fucking my finger on the pulse when it comes to him, but see if I can find it. The hive mind mentality is so strong in this community that people are really unironically entertaining the idea that Crocodile is in any respect a better villain than Kaido. So I just put they mad the goats back, real piracy baby. I had the picture of him and Impel Down just smoking on the cigar with him with Dad's bones in the back. But I'm actually not Impel Down yet. This is when he just captured on the way to get there. But what do you think?
Now hold on a second. Niggas are saying that Kaido is a better villain than Crocodile?
Yes.
Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
Please. Look, I admit, at first, I didn't like Kaido. I thought he was just a dumbass drunk. And he was fucking annoying.
Mm-hmm.
But then, throughout Wano, like every time he was in a fight, like he just started spitting bars. Like he would get real philosophical on me out of nowhere. And I'm like, hold on a second. When he's sober, this nigga is actually like mad intelligent. Like he's still an 8 when he's fighting, but when he's like just straight up talking, like he has a lot of wisdom and shit. Like he been through shit. And then, of course, like the chapters prior to like 10:30 and stuff, like after he knocks Luffy off the fucking island when he was like, oh, you got a little happy, and then all of a sudden I used my power and then he fucking down, threw him off the rooftop. Then he started like talking that shit to like Kinemon and them, and he was like, if you're a samurai, die proudly and stuff like that. And then like when he packed up Luffy that second time because the fucking I guess the third time, because the CP0 agent interfered, he came down, he was telling everybody how they was gonna be like slaves for life and they would either have to subjugate or die. I was like, okay, he's looking like really menacing. Like I got the aura of despair emanating from Kaido, and he jumped into my top 5 antagonists. However, that doesn't change the fact that his leadership is a giant question mark Because the Beast Pirates have no sense of structure whatsoever. Absolutely none. For Rope Works, that was a real
you ran that shit like
organization.
Zebek.
Bro, but Rope Works had a chain of command that had a line of communication. They knew who to report to. The boss's identity was kept a secret for political reasons. Fucking Crocodile didn't trust none of them niggas, so he had a contingency plan just in case they all failed. They had contingency plans on top of his contingency plans. Like, bro, let's please respect Sir Crocodile. That nigga has always been top 2 antagonists in One Piece to me. He's never dropped below 2. Never.
I kind of went through the thread a little bit now. I think this guy's just an idiot, though, so I probably shouldn't have taken him that seriously. He did. I don't think he knows. I don't think he knows because he. Like, I'm about to read this. Like, listen to this. I love Kyle. Get me wrong, but something about Croc just makes me like him so much more. Liking is. Wait, fuck. Where's Jesus Christ? I just lost it. Who we like is more objective. I'm like, did you be subjective? So I'm like, oh, he's just dumb. That's my fault. I'm taking him seriously. If Kaido was actually using his commanders and himself in Act 2 to fuck with the Straw Hats and Scabbard's plan, I don't think we would have gone this Kaido flashback going to save him agenda. Who's the other one, Pat? Crocodile, the only competent organization in One Piece. Low key, you can really make that case. I do want to address. I see Breezy Bird in this. I don't know if he's in the chat. I think he might have been there earlier. I don't remember, but.
Wait, somebody asked me a question?
Yeah, but don't forget. Let me comment on this too, because I just want people to think outside the box sometimes, think freely, and think case by case in a vacuum. So he says people think Foxy is better too. Not even joking. By the way, I don't think it's bad. I'll just say Crocodile is better, but people really think. People really have gone to the extreme to say shit like Don Krieg and Foxy are better, and I think that's a very lazy take. I don't necessarily. I could make the case for Foxy because I know what I'm talking about and I have a higher opinion of Foxy. But Don Krieg is actually, in my opinion, the best villain in East Blue. I still think Arlong is up there. Arlong is up there. I'm not mad if you say Arlong. But you have to. But see, for me, I like to take things in a vacuum. So I think about how the antagonist was utilized for the arc that we're in. What's going on in that arc? What are the stakes and the capabilities that we have at that time? And I apply it there. Because obviously, for most series like this, things are going to get more. Are going to escalate. They're going to be, house level to building level to town level to city. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to progress. And for me, I look at it, okay, what was the goal of this antagonist in this arc? What was supposed to do, what they can and can't do, and did they use their strengths to their advantage and things of that nature? Which is why I think I'm stretching it with Foxy, but I can make the case. Don Krieg, I don't even think it's crazy to say that, honestly. I really mean that. I know I'd be repping Don Krieg, East Blue Legend, but I really mean that. I don't think that's a hard case to make.
Nah, when I tell niggas that Don Krieg is that guy, I'm not joking. Like, people think I'm trolling when I say that shit. I'm dead serious. Baratier was when I thought One Piece really turned the corner for me. It wasn't Arlong Park like everybody else likes to say.
Same. It was me for me. Same thing.
Like, obviously, like, Sanji is my favorite character ever in anything, but it's just the fact that this nigga was actually moving like a real pirate. Like, they fed him, he was on the brink of death. Then once his stomach was full, he was like, all right, now y'all gonna feed all my crew and we're gonna take this shit. Bro, the nigga had a plan. It got interrupted by one of literally the top tiers in the entire verse.
He went to the Grand Line from the East Blue with the fucking armada, bro.
He was ready.
He was moving so smart. Like, I don't like when people just try to, like, I want to take the newer stuff because the newer stuff is more hype, the stakes, and they're more powerful, so I just automatically conflate this is better as the old shit. My mind doesn't work that way. I'm sorry. I'm not giving that to them. I don't think Kaido's a top 5 villain in One Piece. I really mean that. That's just what I think. I still like Kaido. I want to make something very clear. I don't dislike him. Nope.
I would have to sit down and think about it.
Me
He's
too.
probably
I don't
French
really.
top 5. For a while, I liked Big Mom more than Kaido, but Kaido won me over towards the end a little bit.
I still
Is
like
she
Big
dead
Mom over
too?
Kaido, honestly.
Big Mom is a giant question mark, but I'm leaning towards yes.
I still want her to come back so Luffy can smack the fuck out of her ass.
Mhm.
But
Yeah, that shit
I,
don't sit right with me. Every time Luffy stepped to Big Mom, he got embarrassed. I'm kind of salty about that.
I hear you. As a
I need
villain,
her
you
to
can't make
rectify that.
an argument that Oda did anything better than Crocodile. I actually like the way that he read that tweet. In my head, I was like, reverse it. Like I would argue that Kaido didn't really do anything better than Crocodile except be stronger. Or have a higher
Pretty
like
much,
or
yeah.
have a
honestly, I think
have a higher like just general status as a Yonko. Planning, cunning, ability, manipulating an island, all those things I think Crocodile did better. And like you said, leadership, having an organization, hiding that shit from the Marines, playing the hero. Like, come on, bro. Stop. Nigga has contingencies upon contingencies. Like, if these stupid ass niggas don't actually detonate the bomb, I still got it on the timer. Like, stop fucking playing with me.
I'd probably have Crocodile in my top 3, but I actually think Big Mom might be my favorite villain, just because
And in
when we
all of One Piece,
saw, yeah,
interesting.
Hell no.
Elaborate.
just the way how when we saw them go to Whole Cake Island, just how menacing her reach was, and just how overpowering just her status, and just the fact that every time Luffy runs up on her, she smacked the fuck out of his ass. I like the fact that when they got to Whole Cake, it was a real, like, this was like a real threat. Like when they were trying to leave Whole Cake Island, like I knew they're gonna get out, but it was one of the first times where I was like, bro, I don't know how they're gonna escape, like get out of this situation. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm really like on the edge of my seat here, trying to see how they're about to escape Big Mom, because she is not letting this shit go. So
Nah, see, I like Big Mom when she's in her right mind because she's not stupid. And like when people try to like underplay her position, she reminds people who the fuck she is. Like,
hmm
bro, when
and
people
she
say
runs
some
her
basic
fucking
shit,
she runs her
mm-hmm.
crew well, like that, like fucking Whole Cake Island. That shit is on lockdown. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying? Like, bro,
honestly, after Crocodile, Big Mom has the best organizational structure in One Piece
Marines.
because her her network is better than them niggas. Because first of all, she was like, what better crewmates to have than my own family? They're gonna be genetically inclined to assist me no matter what. Then, not only that, her children are very competent. They have a whole network. They was looking for the fucking straw hats all over the territories. They found them niggas. They wasn't gonna get out in one piece until fucking whatchamacallit, the Germa interfered, and then like they had to have traders within their own camp with like Peckhams and shit doing what he did. Like it was about to be curtains for them niggas.
and she's extremely clear of fucking the Beast Pirates. Oh my goodness, them niggas suck.
Absolutely, absolutely. Beast pirates are garbage.
Are they
That's
garbage?
what holds
Are they
Kaido back.
garbage, or were they presented? But were they presented poorly because of the arc structure? Genuine question.
No, they actually suck, bro.
Okay.
Look,
Just
look,
curious.
look, look at their commanders. You have Jack. Do we even have to say anything? All right. Queen is good. He's a great
Queen
Funk
character.
Law,
I enjoy Queen a lot.
Queen Law,
But
bro, I love that nigga.
King.
his problem is Queen underestimates his opponents. And King is raw, but he's boring.
Yeah, he's just there.
I think here's why. Part of the reason why I asked that question too is like, I could look at you and say I like Kaido. I think in the long run, I'll be honest. I just acknowledge Big Mom's strength. That's kind of about it though. Like I don't really care about anything else except the fact that she's scary and strong. So that's but. Let's say they're both actually dead. I would argue for me, underwhelming. They were underwhelming in the totality from top to bottom. They were underwhelming. That's kind of my takeaway. Like I don't know. I don't know if Big Mom's bad. I'll think about it. Kaido I don't think is this bad. It's just when I think about the totality, this arc was to take down 2 of the 4 emperors and what it was supposed to mean, and like the impact of this moment, I just don't think that they delivered. I really don't. Again, though, the reason I kind of like the idea of Big Mom surviving is because those niggas didn't beat her by taking out her HP. They won by Soul Calibur ring out. I want to see someone beat her unconscious, beat her ass until she cannot move no more, not hit her off a floating island. That's like for me, like I want that proper closure. But if she did die, it probably wouldn't bother me because I don't know how interested I am in seeing her again. But we'll just have to be patient and see how the story plays out for this side of things.
That's also my point of contention. Like nobody has ever really beat her down. So
Like,
for
Kaido
her to
lost,
go out like that,
you know. Well, he's 1-4, but you know what I'm saying. Like he lost. He lost. You know what I'm saying.
He lost the one that mattered.
it just felt kind of awkward that Big Mom was quote unquote killed that way because she was like, "You haven't seen the last of me." So I was like, I honestly felt like she was coming back.
That nigga's melted in the lava. It's crazy.
I mean, I guess we'll see going forward.
Niggas was talking about a fire dragon melted in lava. They was
I will
upset.
say, of all the arcs, Wano definitely had the most underwhelming conclusion by far. This is the first time I actually felt this way about an arc's conclusion. Or not, I shouldn't say the conclusion of the arc, the conclusion of the climax. Yeah, there we go.
I still think the kind of ending was a little, but
ending was fine.
Yeah, there's some good things. I don't know. I think listen. All I know is we left them bum ass samurai waters, and look what we're seeing. That's all I know. I hope we never go back to one. I don't even want to see Pluton. I'm lying. Give it to Crocodile. But you know what? Frankie, build it. Give it to the goat. Akainu greater than Kaido and Black Monk confirmed. Of course. Of course. You know, I like Sakazuki. You know, I stand my admirals. I stand them all. But
I don't know why you stand Aramaki. That nigga's lame.
He's an idiot. I like his power though.
It's very interesting that it was a Logia. I thought that was extremely interesting.
It didn't shock me, but I like it. Ever since they told me about the whole Japanese thing, the natural man-made thing, I'm like, okay. So when I see something like this, I'm like, well, forest, wood, that is, that's nature. And we have seen solid Logias before because ice is the solid form of water. So we've seen how like he reforms by crumbling. So it wasn't crazy to me. I like how he replants himself with the plant though. He's my least favorite admiral that we've seen so far, but I still like him. I gotta see him shine a bit more though. He didn't get to shine, but again, I'm not absolving. I'm not absolving him for pulling a jack though. That was fucking idiotic. It was a stupid ass move. Kid, Luffy, Law, Zoro, Yamato, Jinbei, Sanji. Bro, you were not mixing them. I don't even care if they were somewhat still injured. And Law, and is it Kid and Law too? I don't remember if I said that, but like, bro, why did you come here alone? You're not serious, bro. This is just Jack pulling up on fucking Sudu,
Fujitora and Sengoku.
Sengoku and Fujitora, yeah. Like, dumbass. I don't like dumbass moves like that. I don't think that's not courageous to me. That's stupid.
You know who don't make moves like that? Blackbeard.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta plan shit out, bro.
Because he's pussy. Don't give him no credit.
Hey, man. Make it to the top by any means. We pirates. We trying to live. Did anyone say Kobe gonna link up with Kuzan to match Intel for Sword? I think someone said that earlier, actually. I like the idea of Kuzan and Kobe meeting up maybe because, he's supposed to be working for Blackbeard. Maybe he's freezing.
Oh, I didn't think about that. I keep forgetting about that. Where my man Kuzan at, man? I need to see him again.
Bro. He was trying to come to Wano. Why you letting my guy come, bro? Oh, come on, dog. Real
Maybe
admirals.
because he would have got his shit
Real
rocked.
Logias.
That would have been his first L. It's a good thing he didn't come to Wano.
Nah, I didn't say come dolo. Do not come alone, bro. Unless you're gonna be sneaking laser attacks from a distance, don't you come alone. Don't need any more dumbass moves like that.
That nigga is a real stepper though. I give him that.
Yep.
Him, I
That
respect.
nigga said, you want me to go
Araki,
handle it?
no.
Yeah, Akainu was like, I don't know. I was like, you're saying that? Okay, hold on. Because if Sakazuki's like, I don't know, bro. Like, I'm not too sure about this. You know, it's
Nah,
probably-
but Sakazuki, like, I'm not saying that he not a stepper, but he's sneaky. That nigga will make plans to solidify his victory before the fight starts.
I respect it.
That's what I'm saying. He's sneaky. I'm not saying that he's weak. Obviously, he's strong, but he just, I ain't forget what he did at Marine Corps, right?
Yeah, Squad a bitch.
Nigga,
Need
Squad was
garbs
an
for real
idiot.
children, Kobe and Aokiji to beat Blackbird. Why didn't you throw Helmeppo in there? Why? Where's Helmeppo? Why did you throw him in there? Explain.
Whitebeard's so
He
much
was there
better
too.
than me, bro. I would have slapped the shit out that nigga. Oh my god.
I would have quaked his fucking ball sack off. Like, are you stupid? Are you dumb? This is not the time for this. I'm trying to save Ace. What the fuck is wrong with this stupid burger?
Like, address that shit after
I would have cut him down
bro.
with no mercy. Like, I ain't never seen Oyaji act like this before. Because I have been pissed, livid. Like, did this burger just put a sword through my chest? I might just reacted like you would have done it, and I would have just punched him like, oh shit, he's dead.
Would have sent that nigga flying.
Because sometimes when shit like that happens to me, I just react. I don't even think. Like sometimes, some people have like gotten a jump scare out of me, and I socked them in the mouth. I'm like, don't do that shit. I react. I will punch. I will jab. After how Boa did Helmeppo, Garp sent him to adoption. Oh man, allow him.
I'm seeing some interesting takes. People are bringing up the fact that Blackbeard insinuated that if he let Boa go for even a second, she would have killed all of them.
He made it seem like he didn't have any way of defending against her attack. That's what it seemed like to me. Because he's not dodging it, so.
And that nigga don't dodge shit. That's
why.
crazy.
That's why it's so fucking fascinating to me. Like every attack that's directed at him, it tends to hit him. So if the SSG just got Lunarian soldiers out there in the world, we're going to be ready to smoke niggas and that cleansing. Like, yeah, see this mystery shit, you gonna die, so it don't matter. We'll see. We'll see. I didn't expect the SSG to be this though. This is pretty interesting, all things considered.
Yeah, and you know who else got Lunarian DNA?
Sanji.
Look, that's what I was
What's
saying.
going up?
I'm starting to wonder if King's whole addition to the story and like Lunarian reveal was just so we could learn more about this, like, learn more about them, and then be prepared for this new invention by Vegapunk.
That's what it's looking like, because Queen was like, how can you just turn your leg on fire? And he was like, it's possible because I'm a passionate person. And Queen was like, bro, are you fucking stupid?
You know why it didn't upset me? He's a scientist. He's like, what the fuck are you talking about? What? That is not logical.
And it's funny that he pointed it out, because I always thought it was just like one of those things in One Piece where it just happens, you can't explain it.
For real, I accepted that shit.
Yeah, but like, because nobody questioned it. But now Queen is like, bro, why are you able to turn your leg on fire? I was like, wait, why is he questioning this? That's not a normal thing? I was like, and he said it's possible because my passion burns harder than any man. That's how she just doubling down on it because he's stupid. Nah, One Piece geeks. That shit cracks me up, bro.
I'm back. I have returned. But yeah, it seems like King was like introduced just to kind of. I almost. Here's my problem. I have no problem. That's why King was kind of introduced, like to like. Okay, he was captured for a while. Kaido freed him. Maybe that's why they have Lunari and blah 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 blah. But I think to not have the first actual bona fide born and bred Lunarian not really show out before we get to see the extra stuff. I don't want to see that through the SSG. I want the actual Lunarian to show me what they can do, and then I want to see what the clone could do. I know that Superboy is going to be mad strong because I've seen Kal-El. I've seen Kara Zor-El already. You feel what I'm saying?
I would say that let's I would say like another example of that would be fucking the original pacifistas. Like we saw Kuma, saw how dangerous he was, and then the first time we saw the pacifista, we knew to be wary of them because it was Kuma's lookalike.
That's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good point. So that's my only kind of like gripe with that. But I won't lie to you. Part of the reason that I'm so disappointed with King is because I put so much. I thought he was really gonna show out. I really did.
I mean, I think the problem, and I think this is a prevailing problem through most of Wano, is that the fights are broken up across several chapters, and then we leave and come back. Because based on what we saw from King, like, if you just like take those instances and put them all together in a chapter format, I think he did pretty well. But it's just the fact that it was so concurrent with the way it was presented, it kind of like ruined the experience, if you get what I mean.
I still thought those fights were kind of underwhelming though, because remember they had those.
No,
those
but that's what I'm saying. Like,
okay.
because during Ennie's lobby, we were able to focus on the members of the CP9 when they were fighting, just solely on them. And then even like with Zoro and Kaku, like the introductory part of that fight was still long enough so that when we broke away from it, it was like a part two of the fight when we came back to finish it. But with here, it's like we fight a little bit, we leave, we come back like 3 chapters later, we're still fighting a little bit, then we leave, then we come back, things are starting to get a little bit more serious. We leave for 2 chapters, and then on top of that, the weekly experience too. Like we're having constant breaks, it's broken up. Then we come back, we're finally finishing the chapter, and then we're like, damn, that felt short. But really, the fight was kind of long, but it just kept being broken up.
Mm-hmm. That's a good point.
So I think
Presentation
it's
matters.
the presentation and then the experience.
Mm-hmm.
It's like hampering how we view the. I'm not saying that King did great. I still think he could have offered more, but at the same time, I'm like, what he did wasn't bad because he actually did beat Zoro's ass for a little bit. That was actually a little surprising. I didn't expect Zoro to struggle the way he did to start off.
Lunarian's lame. People used to say that Cat and King were better than Garp. Some people do have this idea that a lot of the old man trio, so like the Rayleigh, Sengoku, Garp, are just like way, way weaker than they were in their prime. I don't know if that's the case. I don't know if one of those things where they just can't sustain maximum effort for very long. That's kind of how I see it.
Same.
Now,
Whereas
see,
like
I
in
have
his
no reason
prime,
to believe them niggas
right?
only.
If Garp had to fight all out for 8 days, he could. Now he got like 8 hours, maybe I don't know, 8 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I always looked at it like this. I always felt like at Marineford when Whitebeard told his soldiers not to be scared of Garp and saying that he's just an old soldier from old times. I felt like he was projecting and he was talking about himself
Mm-hmm.
because Whitebeard was getting sick. So like, obviously it wasn't what he used to be. But Garp is a healthy man.
True.
And then like when Garp like kind of scoffed at what Whitebeard said, Whitebeard was sweating.
You got them flashbacks.
Yeah, he was like, shit, I'm kind of like sickly right now. This nigga looked like he ain't had a cold in like 10 years.
And this burger put a sword through my chest.
Yeah. Like, he's probably thinking, like, if he gets involved, we're kind of fucked.
Hmm.
Yeah, I have absolutely no reason to believe that Monkey D. Garp is not smacking any of these little niggas that try to run up on him.
I feel it. Oda said he's extremely biased towards older characters. How Oda did Whitebeard proves that. Man, they've been out here on these treacherous oceans for some time. Put some respect on the veterans, man. So
Uh,
He
old
was
niggas
fighting
always
real.
raw.
Yeah, Garp was fighting real crazy niggas.
They tech is tech. One of the deadliest moves. This will be much. My phone died, but it's much easier if I just pull this up on my Twitch. But yeah, no, it was a good chapter. I wonder. I'm still not entirely sure where we're going though. Like just in the general sense, like what island next and stuff like that. A tech is tech. One deadly move gonna put anyone away who ain't hid in the laundry. I think what Whitebeard and Roger had were lifestyle diseases, like cancer because of how they lived. Whitebeard definitely thanking God it was the garbage child they took. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Dang. Well, anyways, you guys have any final comments on the
Oh, I think somebody asked me who was the other two. It was talking about my
Oh, your
antagonist.
top 5 antagonists to One Piece or villains, whatever. Yeah, go ahead.
And they're talking about the top two is Duffy and Croc.
Mm-hmm.
Duffy is just so overwhelmingly evil, and he relishes in it, and that shit just drives me up a wall, bro.
Yeah,
I can't get enough of how evil that man is. That shit is fucking hilarious to me.
yeah, he's alright.
Now, obviously, Croc's never gonna leave number two, bro.
He's number one.
Look at him. He just that's a man. Nigga dresses up in debonair suits because the first thing they teach you in this world, you dress to impress, and that nigga always impresses me. Everything he does is impressive. Everything.
Facts. Perfect. Flawless.
Now, if we're going down to like the 3, 4, 5, I guess like you gotta put Katakuri in there, Eneru,
Katakuri's not in my top 5 either.
Don Creek. I thought you liked Cat.
I do. I mean, I like Idol too.
You like Kaido more than Cat?
Yeah.
Interesting.
You know, I've always told you my biggest problem with Katakuri. I just think that he just comes across. He's hard for me to gauge because I'm like, he's like I still argue as far as the new Yonko commanders that I've seen in action, he's the best one, and it's not really close. But I'm like, is he lacking KO power or something? And then I gotta see this chapter. He punch an oven. I don't know, bro.
Okay, but it's
I
Luffy though.
don't care, man.
Yeah, I feel like that's really the only reason. Like he
Yeah,
was that.
it's
That's because he fought
Luffy,
Luffy.
bro. Like, come on.
Nah, bro.
Like if it was King who fought Luffy, we would have saw him in a much better light as well.
All right, man.
Well, King if he fought him as the main antagonist of an arc. I mean,
Bro, King is trash. Luffy would have washed him. Luffy would have hit him hard enough. He would have been fine.
I don't think he would have washed him, but he wouldn't have struggled with King like he did with Cat.
Not even close.
Cat had Luffy dumbstruck. Luffy was like, bro, he not a Logia, but I can't touch him. What's going on?
no, I agree that Luffy would beat that nigga King's ass, but I'm saying like if it was the same, like if King was serving the same narrative function as Katakuri was, then I feel like Luffy would have also struggled in that fight as well, the way he did with Katakuri.
No, not to the same degree, but I hear you. I don't know. King's just disappointing, bro. I don't know what to tell you. I still like Queen. I just thought he was.
Queen's funny.
Yeah, at least
Goofy.
at least he's entertaining. But I'm with you. I guess the Beast Pirates and all in all, just weren't it. They're the
They
foot
suck.
soldiers, the grifters, the pleasurers, the waiters. They're all whack. I mean,
They
shot
suck, all of
Bruce.
them.
Bruce Wayne was cool. What else about it?
Stop it!
I
Don't
mean,
call that nigga Bruce Wayne, bro. Please.
Mas- Master Wayne. Shit, what am I forgetting? They got the flying. I wanted to like the flying six so badly. I really did. I tried. I tried.
I like
I tried really hard to like them.
I
And
like
oddly
Who's
enough,
Who.
Black Maria is my favorite one. I think something about her putting on them brass knuckles and just fucking punching niggas is so funny to me. And I don't even like
I like
spiders. I hate spiders.
I like Who's Who. I like Ulti because she's funny.
I hate who's
Page
who.
One sucks. Sasaki is funny, but I don't have any opinion of him. Drake was a traitor, so I mean I don't even know
I
if you
don't
can
count
count
him.
him.
I don't really count him.
And and Black Maria is just nice to look at
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but so
because
they're
her
cool.
her voice actor in the anime. Oh my god.
It's moving you, eh?
Yeah, bro. I'm like, hold on a second.
Who are my favorite villains in One Piece? Crocodile.
I really, really, really hope Enru makes a return. I miss
Crocodile,
him.
Teach,
He on the
Eneru,
moon right now though.
Don Krieg. Who's fifth? Sound like I don't care for Rob Lucci like that.
He's a government cuck.
It's not. It's not Moria. I kind of see. I want to put Foxy there, but I want to consider everybody else before I put Foxy there.
Foxy?
It's
I mean,
not, it's not Hodie.
I'm not really mad at it.
It's not Caesar. It's not Dofi. Now, if you force me to say objectively, impartially, with no bias, I have Dofi in top 5. But for me personally, he's not one of my favorites.
Let's go. That's all I needed to hear.
Yeah, probably Foxy, 5th then. Arlong would be like Arlong is like right teetering there though. I think Arlong is actually really good, and what made me like Arlong a bit more is that he ended up having more lasting appeal or lasting impact when we went to the flashback with the older Kizaru stepping on him and stuff, and it's like his actual inferiority complex because the way he acts around humans I think makes more sense because he be getting washed by them and things like that, and then the stuff with Fisher Tiger, like it actually made sense to me why he was so fucking racist.
I'm not as high on Arlong as others.
I like Don
but I
more.
do agree with that.
Yeah,
I do agree with that point.
Yeah,
because like
it's the reason why I like why I think certain characters like Iceberg are dope because Iceberg always has that lasting appeal because of his connection to do with a Don Tom, right?
Mm-hmm.
But with Tom, sorry, and like the helping him. I think did he help with the Rocket Man and stuff in the actual railway, or did Tom do that by himself? I think it might have been him, but his connection to Frankie.
Mm-hmm.
So when Frankie, certain things that Frankie does and things that he builds and stuff, you can always kind of be like Iceberg is there. When Iceberg reacts to like certain bounties of him, I like that stuff too. Like, I think Iceberg's impact still bleeds on past Enies Lobby. That's why I like characters like him and Shira Hoshi because I think they're character specific arc specific characters that transcend their arc.
Yeah. Like with me, I never viewed Arlong over Don Krieg as an antagonist because with Don Krieg it was like he's fitting the mold of what pirates should be in One Piece, and I hadn't gotten that yet.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, it felt like he was always prepared for whatever situation that was gonna come up. So it was really impressive. Because, like, Luffy, he sees that Luffy is a brawler type. He pulls out the cape with the fucking spikes and shit. He's like, okay, he's not going to punch me with this shit because I got the spikes on it. And Luffy punches him anyway. He was like, all right, so I'm going to get a glaive. I'm going to hit him, but it has explosives on that shit. And then that shit doesn't work either. So then he has poison gas and then fucking, et cetera, et cetera. But with Arlong, I'm just looking at this thing. I was like, bro, he's just a fucking asshole. And he's pissing me off, bro.
Like,
I'm watching this show. I'm like, why are you doing this?
I think
what the
part
fuck?
I think part of why like it's not like I get it and the power scene is cool, but I'm like, bro, you're bullying the weak. You're in East Blue. I just can't rate it. I can't give you full marks. You know, like you're over here bullying this village of nobodies. Come on, man.
And like, I guess like
At
with the
least
way
Dog
he's
Creek pulled the
tormenting
Thule
Nami-
and shot at Mihawk. You know, like you know what I'm saying. I respect it, bro.
But not like, I mean, I guess with the way he was tormenting Nami, that's villainous, I suppose. So like, you know, he still gets marks for fulfilling his role as a menacing villain in the arc. But like when he had his fucking guys steal all that money from Nami, I was like, all right, this nigga needs to get his fucking ass whooped. Like I was mad as fuck at that point. I was like, he needs to get put down. I'm tired of him. With Don Krieg, I was just like, this guy is fucking funny. Like I'm being entertained right now.
Hey man. He said I'm full clothesline. I said, bro, he didn't even have frame one. He said on recovery, frame one, wake up lariat. I said, yo, I love him. I love him. This is military might. Okay?
I could never get out of my head a nigga Luffy. Come on, no. Bazooka! Dog Creek. Ikanena.
That Luffy does it again. He just jumps after him. He's like, bro, wait. And remember, that nigga got up. Hold on. Did Luffy beat him or did Gin beat him? Let's talk about it. No kidding. Well, yeah, he got up.
The part that always gets me, bro. The nigga got up. He said,
I'm the strongest.
I said, bro, you still want to fight? That nigga Gin was like, all right, that's enough, man. We're done here.
Man, we're embarrassing ourselves at this point. Let's regroup. I need to see Gin come back as the new Don Creek Pirates leader. Yes, sir. Yeah.
He was like, everybody knows you're not a pussy. It's okay. You stood up to his best attack and got back up. We're leaving now. We're leaving.
I still sometimes think it would have been funny where it's like, ooh, Baratier in the Grand Line, come get your freshly squeezed grill. You go there, that's Don Creek, he fuck you up and take your shit. It's so funny, bro. You smell this good ass food, like, maybe you're a pirate, like, I'm gonna rob these niggas. And you go there, there's pirates, and you got these armada, he robs you instead. Oh man, I've been funny as fuck, bro. I think about it all the time. Anywho, any last words?
Yeah, Boa Hancock is her.
Perfume, Femar, Magnum. Alan, final words?
Nah.
Okay, so tomorrow we'll be doing the Crow's Business History.
Yeah.
So that will be tomorrow. And I would like to do a Moriojo radio broadcast next week for the second batch of JoJo episodes and talk about All-Star Battle R.
Oh.
We in there?
Damn.
Next week?
Nah, we're not.
The week
I
after?
have drill next weekend. Yeah, okay, yes.
Okay.
The week after I will be available.
All right, bet. All right, y'all take care.